Natalie says, I think it has to do with something about the exculpatory evidence that Ann Taylor claims that BF has. I can't see why the prosecution would be withholding info, especially that's not legal. Let's also confirm that knowingly withholding information from the defense is illegal, right? So it's a very boisterous claim, Peter, to point to the prosecutor at the other side and say, you have stuff that you're not giving me. And that's why things have gotten very testy in these pretrial hearings so far.
So people always think that means, they're withholding a video that shows somebody else doing it. But in this case, I think she's probably right. Ann Taylor's probably right, but it's not necessarily what everybody's thinking. My guess is there is some data that either the state doesn't have or they haven't turned over yet that Ann Taylor wants and believes exists, and eventually she'll turn it over, but it's not going to prove that Bryan Kohberger didn't do this. It may help them create arguments and a defense like, oh, his cell phone actually was tracking and it's very weird where it was on these towers, or things like that. Things that the defense can argue and say is potentially exculpatory, but it's not a smoking gun in favor of the defense.